Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan. We're getting into the Week 2 games. We're at the Sunday night game, which is the Eagles at the Falcons. This has a lot of offensive firepower on both sides. So, yeah, not really a line. This is a pick'em game, okay? Nobody in Vegas knows what this should be because the Eagles were up and down against Jacksonville, of all teams, and the Falcons were meh against the Vikings. But they've got all the name talent in the world on both sides, so it's weird. Personally, I bet the Eagles. They're going to win, all right? The Falcons are in disarray. They fired their entire coaching staff except for their head coach. Who didn't see this coming? The offensive line upgrades in the offseason didn't really do much for Devontae Freeman against a quality Vikings defense. So Freeman normally would be running back 2 to flex. I benched him. All right, I had Austin Eckler, so I had the ability to do so. But he's a flex play at best until we see something better out of him. Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley are both starts. Always, because Matt Ryan is always a start. Matt Ryan will put fantasy points up, and they will go to Julio and to Calvin Ridley. So Julio's a wide receiver 1, Calvin Ridley's a wide receiver 2 in fantasy play, and Matt Ryan is a every week starter, so don't even question that. Do not start either defense. It's going to be a high-scoring affair because of the offensive staffs being fantastic. Keep an eye on the running back room for the Eagles. We still haven't figured out who's going to get the bulk of the carries, but you should see Miles Sanders stepping into that role because he's the only one that looked worthy of that role in the last game. So I think he gets more touches, and he really steps into that role this game. I think Miles Sanders is a good flex play, but again, that's a gamble. The offensive plays worth putting out there are Zach Ertz, Alshon Jeffrey, and Carson Wentz. They are all starters this week. Alshon Jeffrey is a wide receiver 2. Wentz is a QB 1. There's only maybe 2 quarterbacks that are better plays than him this week. And Zach Ertz is an every week tight end 1 because there's only like 5 tight ends that matter in the league. Bet the Eagles. They're going to win. They have consistency. The Falcons don't. And it's a pick'em game. So this is one of the more fun ones to bet. I don't understand why the Eagles aren't favored. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Hit up the rest of my videos for your Week 2 betting and fantasy football needs.